Right, we're back on air. This is KUTV Rise Today, Biashara Tuesday. I hope you guys are engaging me on social media. I'm trying to get your comments and all your feedbacks. Of course, Don, you're also watching. Leo usemi unaots from wapi, but asante sana for tuning in. #Biashara Tuesday. Show your business ndio hii. This is a DM. I said if you DM, I'll also read it. At Richard_Kenya, at KUTV Kenya. For the guys who are streaming live on Facebook, tuangalie pale. Eric David, looking sharp today. This was to Maureen, who just got off air, and she was discussing to us about her new venture, which is helping guys adjust in lifestyle and avoid and prevent lifestyle diseases. If you missed any bit of that, you missed a lot, but we'll post it up on our YouTube and also roll back on Facebook. It will also be there permanently. Sante Eric David, tuambie una tune in from wapi. Big up. You're also you're the colleague to Maureen, so shout out to you guys there at the Maureen Akui Consultancy Room. Sam Smarts, great medical charisma. That's a good laugh. I don't know whether you're saying the good laugh is mine or from Akui, but I'll take the compliment. Pole. Eric Debois, amazing talk show. Claybrook, Onami, you're also watching. Continue watching, guys, and also send in your feedback. I can see the rest of the feedback, but I can't read all of it right now. I'll be coming back with it. But right about now, sitting right by my side is Ontweka, who is from Shoutouts Group, and he'll be discussing to us this morning on some of the activities that he's doing to promote agriculture and, of course, business in that particular sector in the country. He's working with a couple of farmers in the country to ensure that we're having good produce going out there. So he'll be discussing to us about that. But first of all, let me welcome him, and so that you can see the sharp shoes and suit. I was going south, but you can see the sharp suit that he's in, and also get to have an interesting conversation. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you so much.
How are you feeling today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, we were supposed to have this show last week, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, it's okay, due to unavailable logistics.
Yeah,
it happens.
We are back here, and since now we are already discussing logistics, how are logistics at Shoutouts?
Thank you so much, Kenya. Things are pretty cool. We're trying at least to feed up the world. Yeah, we as young people, we want to be the light of the world. When people see us, let them see the glory of God.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So you at Shoutouts are working with farmers to do export of produce. Tell us a bit about this produce and how the process looks like.
Yeah. Right. Thank you. It's not an easy process. Yeah, getting the avocados. Actually, I'm the founder and the CEO of Shoutouts Kenya. I started this back in 2020, the COVID time. Yeah, then I started it. It's not an easy process to get the avocado harvested. Then you get them packed, you get them waxed, then packed, then you go to the airport. You make sure you send it all there to international. Yeah, working with people who we've never met. But you make sure you send them the quality product. It goes out there. Then you keep the Kenyan flag flying high. Yeah, so it's not a really easy job. Getting the first you must talk to your farmers. You tell them the quality you need, the products you want. Then from there you'll have them harvesting. You'll get some crates. Those people who know, most guys from Thika and other guys understand the better part of it. You harvest, then from there you get it in crates. You get it transported in the packing house. My packing house is in South Sea. Then from there I'll have them packed. I'll inspect them personally. People fail to understand who is the boss because I'm always there. I'm harvesting, I'm packing, I'm moving.
You're there throughout the whole process.
Yeah, I'm the boss, but nobody knows that. I work with them. I do work with them 100%. I pay them. I tell them actually, my boss told me today she'll pay you. That's been the secret behind the success. Once you're there with them, you understand how they feel. You understand the hard work they put in. And we always appreciate them for, many of my guys helping me out. They're the people who help me in packing, transporting it, then getting to the airport.
Sounds like quite a very involving process. How big is your team, the one that is helping you run Shoutouts?
All right, my team is not really that big. I just got 8 members. Yeah, my dad is the key part of it. He's my backbone. And also I can't forget Stacey Adam Lewis, the guy from the United States who has always been inspiring me, who believed in me, who told me, actually, Caleb, you can make it. You can make it. I see everything. You have everything in your hands because you have the materials, you have the products, you have my support, and also you have the market. Yeah.
Right. So you started this in 2020, which was during the pandemic.
Actually,
and at that time, of course, there were a lot of issues at the border and things like those ones. How did you navigate that problem?
I thank God for the COVID because that's what made. Yeah.
That's new.
Yeah, that's what made me. That's what made me discover an opportunity that I had, and also that's what gave me an opportunity. I could actually, at that time when we were idling at home, I've always been thinking about doing an international business, and I've always loved so much. Since I was young, I could always look at the business. When I was actually in Sameta Boys High School, we had a time. We came all the way to KU here. We learned a lot. So we went to the airport. I was more into the cargo side. I wanted to learn more. So once I was in the university, I'm in KISS University actually, I learned a lot from there, and I tried to find Jareen because I had guys who believed in me. The guy like the United States guy, Stacey Adam Lewis, that's one of the guys who never stopped believing in me. He kept motivating me, kept talking to me. He told me, Caleb, I see a star in you. Yeah, and they want.
And you navigated those challenges.
Yeah.
So how does someone get into this kind of business? What are the basic requirements, of course, for venturing into this, which is a very involving process? Has manufacturing, has farming, has exporting, and that must clearing, forwarding, that must be so many steps and governmental regulations to cross over. How does that look like?
First of all, for you to get to be an exporter, you must have a registered company. Then from there, at least your starting capital for young people, I don't want you to be scared. Actually, I started with 100,000, but I never knew at my age of 22 I could hold $1 million in my hands. That day was crazy. I tell you, Kenya, I had to withdraw all the money.
So
I had to go to Diamond Trust Bank in
I wish you would have come with it here so that you can.
Yeah, it's very risky.
One of these days.
Yeah, one of these fine days. I should come with different types of avocado. I have Fuete, we have Haas, we have Jumbo, we have the Passion Americanas. All those is now Kisii. You can get them in Kisii and also most parts of Kenya. Support the different varieties of avocado.
So you register a business?
Yeah, you have to register your company. It's not really that expensive. Then once you register, you'll have to get the inspection report from KFIS. Then from now, after having your company registered, you have to look for an export license. That's one tedious thing that I had really to go through, because at first when I was beginning, I had no idea, I had no clue on what I was doing. Yeah, but thanks to my dad, he always held my hand. He was there for me. We came to the airport, we learned, we were conned some other time. There's
some very shady deals.
Shady deals. You meet people in the airport, you think these guys can help you, but this guy just aliniosha like 50 G's for the first time, but I never gave up. I actually kept up the faith. Now I can actually do it alone. My dad is a teacher in Sameta Boys High School, so probably he's in class. But as for me now, I'm into business now. So
you managed to get all those licenses, the export license?
Yeah, the export license. I have it, the inspection reports, and also the company certificate.
Is that process long, and are those licenses and regulations involving in terms of finances, paying for them, all of those?
You have to be patient, and also you have to be to have that spirit in you, that you have to go for it, work hard for it, and you have to pay. Actually, you have to follow the government regulations the way they are placed. So at first we had to follow up. We had to find other guys to help us find these inspection reports. They had to come. Those guys have to come physically and inspect your farm where you get the product from. Then from there they'll give you an okay. Without a farm, without a big farm, you cannot be an exporter. Okay. Yeah.
So we've recently had a very big conversation happening online and in media about potatoes. Yeah. So there was a scuffle about KFC not using locally produced potatoes and not supporting local farmers, and the other thing that arose from that was that quality is an issue, right?
Yeah.
That some of the farmers do not produce quality products that are up to standard. Now that you've worked with farmers who are also giving you produce, what will you say about the quality of produce. Do we have that, or is that just an excuse? And if not, what do you feel like we can do to ensure that we always have quality from our farmers and have our goods going abroad?
Thank you. Number one, let this go to the government. Please promote our own farmers, because in Kenya, we're so lucky that we can produce lots of products, and we produce, once the government agriculture sector facilitate these farmers, maybe they say they want this type of the potatoes, we can get the product, we can get our farmers educated, they be guided how they should do that. Then from there, they be great producers of the whole world. Why should we export potatoes from Egypt? Egypt is a desert, and we're so lucky here in Kenya to have such a good climate that supports a lot, that comes to us.
Right.
So let's urge the government to look into that, and also support these Kenyans, because these guys who produce these produces should be supported, and also should be given guidelines. We say, okay, we want to meet these standards, let's do this. Let the government be part of the farmers. Let them listen to those guys and support them, because if you keep on exporting these things, you're giving much money going out to Egypt, to foreign countries, that the money should be here, boosting up our economy. Yeah,
right. Instead of importing.
Instead of right. There's no reason why, because we can produce that. We have the potential and the capability to do that. So why should we export what we can own? We should not even go to China buying stuff. No, what we can produce, let's produce it and save the cost, and also that money will be used somewhere in investing in young people.
How often do you do the exporting business? Let's say if one lot of cargo is out, how long does it take you to send the other one? And
thank you. Right now I have like 15 orders coming. That's one of the challenges actually we're facing. An order can take 5 to 7 days, the harvesting process, until you get it to the airline to get it booked and cleared to be going. So it takes probably 5 days, because you have to send your guys go outside there. They go do an inspection. They say, okay, like these 3-4 farms can produce 10 tons that you need. Then from there, you'll start the harvesting. I have my special guys who are specialized, who go down to the farms and tell me, okay, this farm, according to what we've been harvesting from here, we expect this and this. So then I give them an okay. Then if we can get 10 tons, let's go. We get the 10 tons harvested. Once they are harvested, as I told you, the process, you get it done. But the challenge of exporting these things, like for me, my main challenge has been, I have very many orders that are coming in. Right now I have 15
how do you
orders.
how do you get to have so many orders?
Okay, it's because of the good work that I'm doing, and I get so many recommendations.
And as you said, you have emissaries abroad, people who of course putting out a word for you.
I have very nice guys. I have Pepe, the guy in Germany, who is pushing a lot, who always want to get the avocados from Kenya. I have another friend of mine in the United States, as I tell you, is Adam Lewis, who's always reaching out to very many suppliers, and wants those guys to support me. So those guys, I've tested, at least I've done exports to United States, to Turkey, to Dubai, and those guys have tested the product and they love it. Right. And it's natural. It's, there's some avocados that I have no taste. As much as they look good, as they look good, they have no taste. But something that comes from Kenya, originates from here.
What interested you in avocado specifically? Because I feel like you're speaking with passion for avocado.
Okay, back at home in Kisii, there's lots of it there. And I was once watching TV. I saw how they get avocados from there. They get it to Keumbu. Then from Keumbu, avocado is mostly wasted, then sent away. Then I was always, I love so much in watching international news and learning about agriculture stuffs. Though my course doesn't deal with anything to do with agriculture.
Money comes in a funny way like that.
Sure. So I was into that. Then I kept learning. I kept doing. Then I came to find out that one avocado in the United States costs $7. $7. That's actually 815 shillings, Kenya shillings. So it was like, if one avocado can cost this much,
avocado 15 shillings.
15 shillings actually. You can get it to 5 shillings. Ikifika huko ni 800 shillings. So I started figuring out, how can I get this? I don't want to sell this locally. No. I want those guys in the United States, those guys in Turkey,
To eat this avocado.
to get this avocado from me. And I always, when I send it, I always have my logo there. I have my Kenyan flag there, always. Yeah, I'll probably share with you pictures some other time. You see, when I'll be packing and doing some other stuff. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So there are very also, as you said, I heard you say has avocado. So there are very different types of.
Yeah, we have different varieties of avocados. Yeah, but the has avocado is the one that is selling most.
What is the difference? What differentiates them?
All right, the has avocado has got some dots, and it's a small in size. Yeah, mostly people know it. They call it the avocado for export. Yeah, but we have the jumbo. Yeah, over there back at home, we all have those in Kisii. Yeah, the jumbo is the big one. One can weigh up to 50. The 1 kg. Yeah, one avocado, a very big one.
Very big one.
It's loved so much in Arabic countries. Those guys do love the avocado because its size is amazing. They say,
so you also get. I'm understanding you also get to know the profiles of different countries, what kind of avocado they need, what kind of breed they need. Yeah. And
also in the Dubai market, in the United Arab Emirates, the Dubai mostly, those guys love the Hass avocado. And some like in Berlin, they love the jumbo, the big size. Yeah, they love it so
this is your
much.
Data that after you've exported all, this is something you learned through research. Yeah,
I've been collecting a lot of information. Once I'm free, once I'm off my classes, always take my laptop and chill. I check out what is in demand in the market.
Right.
Yeah. How can I get to these companies? How can I access them? Then I use my agent in Dubai. I tell them, okay, please reach somewhere, get this company, give them our company's profile.
Right.
Then talk to these guys. Maybe we can work with them. Yeah.
You've been in operation since 2020 now. This is 22. So I would say 2 years now.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I love it. How I wish
you'd started earlier.
Yeah, I had started earlier, and also how I wish I get investors, guys who can actually believe in. This like 15 orders I got. They add up to something like $50,000. That's 60M. If I get it done, I have the potential to do it. But sometimes the challenge of doing these big orders. Yeah, if I get that opportunity to do these big orders, actually, if I get
so you need investors, which we are speaking to right about now, right?
Yeah.
So you need people to come in as well to invest financially.
Absolutely. I love Chris Ruby because that guy was an avocado exporter, and I had a dream of meeting him before. But never happened. Right. Yeah.
So you can be the next one. You can be the next Kirubi.
Absolutely. Yeah. I know.
So young. If you're getting an investor, they're coming in a capacity of adding finance.
Yeah.
Where do you want to invest this money that they want to bring, so that if they're hearing, they know what they're coming to put into?
Yeah. Thank you. These guys, investors outside there who are listening to me, please welcome to Shoutouts Kenya, and also the Shoutouts Global. Yeah. We want you guys to come in, help us get more resources so that we can expand the avocado business. Not only avocado, we do mangoes, we do passion fruits, going internationally. And also I want the latest thing that I was doing in December. I was down in Mombasa. I'm trying to do the seafoods products. It's one of the best deals that gets you cash immediately. Yeah, like if you're doing 300 kilos going to probably India, that's you have your $10,000 cash. Yeah, before you do anything, once you're everything, the paperwork is done. You have in contact with your guy in India. You have an agreement. You share the documents with him or her, your client. Then from there, it does a IT transaction very fast. You check it in a bank account in 2-3 minutes. Your money is there.
Okay.
So it's one of the best deals. Yeah, guys, we in Kenya we have the best products, and is that guys. You're just seated there. You want to go begging. That's a bad idea. Venture in something.
Right.
Develop interest.
Right.
Go for it.
Some business.
Yeah.
So for someone who wants to now begin like a small one,
like
a small Shoutouts for themselves, or not necessarily even in this kind of business that you're in. Maybe someone wants to export potatoes, right?
Yeah.
How big a farm would you say for them to start? They need to have it to go into export.
All right. If you're a young person, don't bother yourself going and having a farm. Just go like where do we get most of them? We get one from there's the Moruya. Yeah, they're a very good one. That just pay a visit. You can learn the prices. Then from there, develop interest. Go register your company first. You must have a registered company. Then from there, go work for the export license. before you do all those, you must have at least a client. Somebody who will be taking your product. Don't go for them, having products and having no market. That's equally nothing.
Right.
You just say,
you just have products.
Yeah, you just have product. You don't have market. But once you have market, then you develop and just learn more. Learn to associate with those farmers well. If you're in a good relation, like for me, they know ule mkisi atakujia avocado when I'm in Thika, mostly when I'm getting there. They know that guy, that young guy will come. Yeah, and they always treat them right because those guys are the bosses. They give us the product. Yeah.
Okay, so you are also ensuring, as you said earlier on, that the farmers are having quality produce always.
Yeah.
So that doesn't compromise your business.
Yeah.
And that makes you go physically to every single part of the process, from farming to packaging to transporting as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The biggest lesson that you've learned so far, and also the biggest challenge that you've encountered as you try and wind up as well.
Yeah, my biggest lesson has been never give up. As they say, never give up. Believe in yourself. That's one thing. Have self-confidence. Yeah, whatever you think about, everything is possible. There's a reason why God gave you life, and there is something that God put in you that you should make sure you find it out. That's why you're alive today. And the greatest challenge I've faced is I always travel. Yeah, I'm always in motion. Yeah, some people see me, they say you're napenda kutembea, but it's because of my job. I always want to know more, and I always want to be that key part. I don't want somebody to come tell me how this happened. I want to be there
when it's happening.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Of course. Very best, all the best to you as well. I wish we had an avocado here. I'm feeling a bit hungry, but hopefully in the future when you're passing this way, as you go to
I'll
the
drop
exports,
by. Yeah,
drop me some Haas and what was the other one?
Jumbo.
Yeah, and Jumbo. I love one big Jumbo. Asante sana Caleb.
Thank you so much for having me.
I don't know if you have any last remarks that you can make here as we go for this break. Any shout outs to your teammates or your possible investors, partners? This is your camera here.
All right, shout outs to Teddy, Victor, the military guy, also not forgetting Devi, my mom and dad, Phoebe, Ezra, Steve, Daniel, all my cousins, all those guys who believed in me, all those guys who support me. And also my mom, she was always praying for me, and she always wishes the best out of me. And also I want to motivate young people. Go for your dream. Thank you so much.
Go for your dream, says Caleb Sadoks Kenya. So make sure you check them out. They are saying they're on social media, on Instagram and Facebook. Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Hopefully, right. Sadoks X Kenya. Check them out. Na utuambie unafeel aje. Also, get into business as well. Get to learn to what he has said and follow through the journey. Roll back on Facebook pages if you missed any of it, but we'll be uploading it on YouTube, so we'll share the link. Check out our social media platforms. Continue sending in the feedback. Kuna mtu amecomment before I go. There's someone who's commented about your dressing. Let me make sure I give them a shout out. Wasema ati sijui nini. Oh, it's Ezra Ochoki saying that so green, the elegance, so adorable. The suit is representing Sadoks KE. Right.
Thank you.
And Lupita Molvin also watching from Kisii. Asante sana for guys who are watching. Continue tuning in.